I can literally feel my heart pounding, guys, due of the recent news. The time has finally arrived. The topic we have been discussing for literally years, since the beginning of time, is finally gaining attention. Hi, I hope everyone is enjoying their wonderful extracts, which range from $2.18 to this is really lovely since it will soon catch up to Bitcoin here. I do feel like eminent men will give me a little extra push when Bitcoin makes a slight appearance, and it's likely going to build a new Alton. Hello, since this is the most bizarre news ever to come out of the Wall Street Journal, let's see which one came out first. The cryptocurrency giant worth $156 billion is the biggest victim from the brilliant effort. Tether, 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 ding, ding, ding. It's finally your turn. Greetings. A bill outlining stablecoin regulations would compel issuers such as Tether to undergo audits and engage in risky business practices. Guys, it's over. The moment has finally arrived and my heart is pounding because people have been claiming that everything we have been discussing for years is just fear, worry, and doubt, which is entertaining. Finally, it is untethered and in the light. That is the main loser from this brilliant move, isn't it? Let's continue reading. Because of its lack of compliance, Tether might be the Genius Act's largest loser. According to the Wall Street Journal, stablecoins will be integrated into the mainstream financial system through the forthcoming Genius Act, which is being pushed by the U.S. Congress. Startups, banks, and even industry titans like Walmart are very interested in this legislation. The Genius Act, however, mandates that stablecoin issuers maintain reserves and secure assets like cash and short-term U.S. Treasury bonds. Additionally, major issuers are obliged to release audited yearly financial reports. Do you not see? You do realize that Tether is a highly sketchy company? In actuality, they are not abiding by the guidelines. They have no desire to be open and honest. They don't want to reveal or discuss USCT's own support, do they? Although they haven't demonstrated it, they may honestly state, I believe they do, that everything is backed one-to-one. Isn't that the problem? You could say one thing, but the action is the ingredient's primary component. This presents a serious threat to Tether, which controls 66% of the stablecoin market and has $156 billion in circulation. The business has traditionally reluctant to completely reveal financial information, and its USCT is currently partially backed by gold and Bitcoin. Whoa! A former federal official. According to remarks from prosecutor Scott Armstrong, who has experience with cryptocurrency cases, this might make it impossible for Tether to continue running the network. What the devil? Folks, this makes me genuinely happy. What is that? Me? Unbelievably. All right, wait a moment. Wait a minute. Do you know why this bill seems strange? Everyone is thrilled, but Americans are unaware of this. Isn't this the demise of cryptocurrency itself? However, this is a wonderful thing since it indicates that transparency is paramount, isn't it? People will now be completely safe and our LUS is set to advance. As a result, even though everyone is supporting this measure, I genuinely believe that this could be the black zone incident that no one is aware of because no one is even discussing it. Requests for comment were not answered by Tether officials. A 3-year grace period is allowed by the Senate version of the bill, which sets a transition period for compliance. Tether CEO Palo has stated that they may issue low-class stable coins to maintain their United States business. Wow, oh, I see. Now they're going to issue low-class stable coins to maintain their United States business guys in America. Within 18 months, the accompanying bill under review must be complied with. All right, that's quicker. President Trump, who supports the bill, must sign it into law because he understands the problem. Why is that? Heather is not working with Coinbase's CEO, but you are aware that they are working with CoinCircle. For us, determining who the preferred distribution partner is a major business. Therefore, we are eager to continue developing Circle-based goods and services that boost adoption. Additionally, they have other incredible products on the horizon, and it appears that every bank, fintech, and even Fortune 500 company is now considering what our stablecoin strategy is. How will we incorporate this? In order to supply these goods and services, they are contacting businesses such as Coinbase and Circle. As a further statistic, the market capitalization of stable coins increased by 50% annually. By the way, there was absolutely no correlation between this and other cryptocurrency trade volume. Oh, that's interesting. You can see how he separated the volume of cryptocurrency trading from the actual volume. Because he is aware that Tether is actually bringing in bogus volume. They're printing a ton of money and dumping it into the market after right-wash trade, isn't that right? The price of Bitcoin, which is a truly unique new category. You know, last year there were about $30 trillion in stablecoin volume in terms of payments, so it's hard to imagine that scale is just growing so quickly, and it makes stablecoins going mainstream, guys. Keep in mind that after Tether leaves the scene, there are only 2 competitors. USCC, which is backed by Coinbase, and BlackRock, which is also likely backed by Coinbase. However, you are US dollars, which is backed by Ripple, so I think this is crazy. What comes next in this case? The brilliant act is on its way to the president's desk after passing the House. This indicates that President Trump is set to issue the largest approval, but this is strange. For example, does it not follow that Tether will be using my name if this measure is passed? Wouldn't that imply a sharp decline in cryptocurrency prices? Well, I'm not sure. It seems strange. However, it differs greatly from that in a positive sense, isn't it? This long-term openness is really lovely. However, perhaps after this is resolved for a short while, there will be bad weather. They simply need to move quickly to approve the measure. Again, though, I'm